I've used the Gramil to score the line. Now I'm using my small chisel to start paring down the material. It's a little bit rough going because the grain, while it's going in the right direction in one way, in another aspect it's rising up. So it's fighting the chisel and there's no real good direction to go. So as I work my way down, I'll go back and forth between the Gramil and the chisel, bringing that score line deeper and deeper. So as I use the chisel, that'll hog the material out bit by bit. That way I'm not trying to take too big a bite. If you try and take too much at one time, that's when bad things happen and you may chip out what you don't want to chip out. You can see the grains fighting the chisel every now and then. And again, back and forth with the Gramil. The flat side is running along the shape of the outside curve of the side, so registering off of that. And the goal here, of course, is to get down to the level of the walnut side. And you can see the basswood kerfing peeking out from the edge. So that's really what holds the top to the side. It's the kerfing. It doesn't really matter if the side is glued to the top at all, as long as it's glued to the kerfing. Occasionally you'll find some cheaper instruments like in ukuleles that aren't bound at all, where minimal kerfing, if any, and it is literally just the top glued to the sides. Of course, that's not the strongest joint, but for cheap ukuleles, does it really matter? Nah, probably not. So we're getting closer and closer. And it's just that one central bit that's fighting me more than the others. So I have less work to do with the Gramil to get down there. Just getting it bit by bit all the way down. And you see that basswood kerfing emerge. Getting the last remaining slivers of cedar off, because we want to get a good clean surface to glue the binding on. Don't want any cedar left, which of course would show between the maple binding and the walnut side. And now I break out the scraper and scrape it flush to make sure not only that the cedar is gone, but also to get any remaining glue between the top and the side and the kerfing out, because glue does not like to be glued to glue for the most part. Hide glue, yes, but any other type of glue, it doesn't stick that well. And to glue the top, I used just regular old Titebond original. Fairly standard. So scraping it, the card scraper does the job of cleaning things up, getting everything nice and smooth. Good job.